Hello everyone, welcome back to the Starlight Realm and to Pictland. So we're going to continue right where we left off in Crusader Kings we had just conquered a part of Western Ireland, and we were going to, well, for one, appoint a new bishop. He looks like a smart bishop. And we could create the Duchy of Albany, but we can't afford to. So that's another thing I should mention. So there's de jure rightful kingdoms. It's like a hierarchy. So you've got a bunch of kingdoms, like Pictland, Ireland, England, Wales. France isn't just one kingdom. There's West France, Middle France, East France, Aquitania, and Burgundy. That are all parts of France. France is really huge. There's huge Spain kingdoms. There's Maghreb, the modern day equivalent is Morocco. Ifriqiya, so that's interesting. That's just an Arabic translation of the name Africa, which at this time didn't refer to the whole continent of Africa. It was just this area, including what's now Tunisia and Libya. Then you've got some other kingdoms like Sicily, Greece, Finland, Norway, Sweden, Perm, which are related to the Finns, Siberia, these various nomads in the steppe. So these are not nations, the kingdoms. They are areas that are geographically considered to be a whole, like Persia or Iraq, even if they're not actually controlled by one nation. Because you see, of course, Ireland has all those little tribes in it. So then below the kingdoms are the duchies, which often are controlled by a duke. So then the dukes serve the king, and then counts serve the duke. So in Scotland, you've got Fortriu, which is Moray, Dalriada, the Western Isles, Albany, which is central Scotland, Strathclyde or Clydesdale, Isle of Man, and Gododin, whatever that is. And in Ireland, you've got places like Ulster and Munster. In England, you've got familiar names like York, Essex, Wessex, and Cornwall. Then you've got familiar names like Normandy in France. Spain has Leon, Castile, and all the others. Jerusalem is a duchy in Arabia at this point, and lots of other duchies. Okay, and then as well as duchies, there's also empires, like Britannia. So the empires are less cohesive than kingdoms, but if an empire actually gets created, they can provide a lot of stability in the region. Like, if my Scotland were to include all of the British Isles, they could proclaim themselves Emperor of Great Britain. But that might take a while. So let's see. Back to the independent nations mode. Oh, look what happened here. France is unified again, so this is under King Carl. King Carl is the older brother, and his younger brother Carloman historically lost, and King Carl inherited the whole kingdom of France. Anyway, what else do we have? We've got a faction still. Hey, can we revoke this guy's title now? Let's try to do it. So we can revoke the title, unpause the game. Yeah, oh good, he'll join my plot to revoke Sersin, because we just want to have more land controlled directly by the king. So is he gonna join? Probably not, but we can still revoke it. Let's do this. So we're sending a letter to, your shameful attempt at blackmail is not succeeded. Oh, Signed, High Chief Ergist of Fortune. Sure. Then war it is. Let's go to war. Let's just hope that this war isn't too hard. Oh, come on. Come on, why can't I select my troops? Just a second. Ah yes, where were we? We were about to win this war. Now that wasn't too hard, was it? Alright. Good. So now, we don't need to keep our armies out any longer. It'll just be expensive. And okay, looks like we need a new spy master. He'll be a pretty good one, I guess. Okay, and I'll have him go back and take some technology. Let's take it from England this time. Title? Yeah, I don't need to create any titles. Yes, I should set my crown focus. Let's set the crown focus in Fib. But why on earth would I want to call my capital Fib? That sounds horrible. Why don't I rename it? Okay. Fife. Oh, so I guess in English it's called Fife. That's a fine name. Even though it's not native, it works just fine. Okay. So we had just taken over this place. Why don't... Oh, that's not something I should be getting rid of. That's my retinue. In fact, maybe I can make more. Yes, I can. And, oh, I should start time. It's best to have time flowing. Time flows so gracefully. Sometimes. At least when you're not at war, it doesn't. Let's bring all our retinues together, and then eventually we can see if someone... yes, we should check who has claims. Because we just used a claim to get West Connacht. So maybe we can get another claim. That guy had a claim on Leinster. So I will grant him a title. I will grant him Domnunia. Are you kidding me? So Clydesdale's native name in Pictish is Domnunia? I'm really starting to like the English names better. Alright, so we're fighting Leinster. And we bring, why can't I bring my... Oh, right, because I have to actually declare war first. Oopsie. Okay, claiming Leinster. He has on his side Powys, but that's fine. Powys is not a powerful kingdom, even though it's almost in their name, but they're just Powys. They're almost powerless compared to my kingdom. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll stop with the puns now. Is that Powys? No, wow, that's Leinster? For a tiny nation, they've got a pretty big army, but nothing my own army can't handle. Except their army is running away. I think they're trying to go towards my own nation's territory, which is not a go. This man has been openly proclaiming his allegiance to Lucifer's own. Oh no, that's a very bad thing. And he had his wife burnt at the stake. See, Chief Ganant of Fidach. And his wife was burnt at the stake on the order of Chief Ganant of Fidach. We're burning this guy. He deserves it. Okay, but first we've got a war to win. We are fighting in Ulster. Alright, they only had about 700 soldiers, while I have 2,500. So that wasn't too hard a battle. Back to Leinster. Right. And they brought out more soldiers this time, but it's not gonna save them. I still am this huge Scottish kingdom when they're just one little county. Alright. So while they're trying to siege Leinster, why don't I invite more people with claims? Always good to have claims. Okay, so they've got to be someone who will join the court. And it looks like we're getting a lot of Anglo-Saxons, I guess. Why don't I sort it by culture? Because if we get an Anglo-Saxon, then maybe he'll have a claim on somewhere in England. So I can take over part of England. Now, wouldn't that be? He has a claim on Bedford and Oxford. Those are just tiny counties down here in Mercia. He has a claim on East Anglia. Now, that's a great one. Alright, let's invite him to the court. Okay, I'll just invite this other guy too. I mean, it's not like you have a limit on the number of people you can have in your court. Alright. He's also an Anglo-Saxon. Oh, what? Okay. Let me send my... Wait, where's his army going? His army's going to Dublin. I'll catch him there. Okay. Who does this guy have a claim on? He has a claim on Essex. I'll invite him to court. Okay. Okay, and we're starting to get into Berber areas now. That was all the Anglo-Saxons. So instead of looking at Berbers, let's just look at Celts, which is my culture group. Pictish is within the Celtic group. So we want now only Celts who have... This one has a claim on Munster. Now that would be awesome to take over Munster. Oh, good. My wife is pregnant. I mean, right now we only have a single heir. Well, actually, we don't have any heirs. My heir died, so it's great that she's pregnant. Yeah. Alright, Krobtak. Did I invite this guy who had a claim on Munster? Yeah, I invited him. Falan has a claim, a very strong claim on Leinster and Osraj. But I already have a guy who has a claim on Leinster. Might as well invite him anyway. He's a Celtic guy. Celtic guys are good to have. Now this bishop has also a claim on Leinster and Osraj. But I don't need more people with a claim on those. This one has a claim on Wilf. It's only a weak claim on Wilf. And she's a woman, so that might be even harder to press the claim, but I'm gonna invite her anyway. Wait. Oh, I guess in the time that I waited, she found a lover? Oh, okay. Sure, stay with your lover. I don't mind. Let me close this in. Oh, wait. A small army of warriors have converged at Fife, but I don't need more warriors. And if I don't fight them, if I don't use them in a war, then they'll attack me. So I'm just gonna tell them I don't need them. Yeah. Okay. I think Powys finally came to help. So, oh, wait, actually, don't even need to fight them. Already won the war. Leinster is and I think we're gonna try to fight Munster. Yeah. So I can't declare war on Munster because I've got to put away my army. Alright. So if I fight Munster, claim for this guy, but I've got to give Cobfa a county first. So yeah, why don't I give him Lannan? Yeah, I'll give him Lannan. Oh great, I have a daughter. Now the succession is safe. I have an heir. How wonderful. Actually, let's take a look at my dynasty, which is Weeb. U-I-B. Okay. So that's my dynasty, and so it looks like there's two branches of it. Is this branch totally dead, or is there is an heir to it? Distant cousin. So why don't I make sure that this distant cousin actually gets married? Well, she doesn't get married, he's only 15. People married at 16 in this era. I certainly wouldn't want to marry him to my heir because that would be inbreeding. A horrible idea. So how about I betroth him? Oh yes, betrothal. That's another thing that they talked about in Brave. That apparently the kids really don't like having arranged marriages. I mean, why wouldn't they? I'm just kidding. I know why they don't like arranged marriages, but sometimes it's unavoidable. So I'll betroth him to this girl who's about his age, and they actually have similar traits, so yeah. They'll have more children of my dynasty. My court physician, Wengus, is worried about my newborn daughter. Of course, I want you to try to save her. She's my heir. Okay, she needs to be baptized? No, I don't want the Pope to baptize her, just an average baptism. Alright. Okay, so she has a cleansing ritual now that she's done with the pregnancy, but her mood was not improved, really? She's sad that, well, I can try to help her, and it'll apparently make me a kinder person. If I do, then I'll definitely do that. Oh well. So, yeah. The air is still not quite healthy. Okay. Right. Now, I think we were about to attack Munster. Okay, let's do this. Claim Munster. I will call... Whoa, dear, that's a big army. Let me get my own army out of there, and I think it's a bit too late. He's already attacked, and I just need to flee this battle before I get flattened. And bring my own army way out here, too. Okay. Back to my own territory, so I can reorganize before anything else bad happens. Yeah. Yikes, how is his army so big? My nation's nearly twice the size of his. Let's see, maybe I can make more retinues. Oh no. Revolutions. Okay, I'd better fight off these revolutions before anything bad happens. It looks like I might not actually win this war against Munster. He's got an army of 4,000. Are you kidding me? And now he's trying to attack my capital. I don't have a chance. I've got to surrender in this war. Sometimes that happens. So, surrender. You lost. Alright, so I guess Munster is too big to take on at the moment. Oh good, that Celtic guy that I said, okay, let's marry. Alright. So, this guy is imprisoned by someone else. Can I maybe take his title? How about I try to, take his title back that I gave to him? Alright, are there any other... Maybe I can finally attack the Western Isles again? Or do I still have a truce with them? Good, I no longer have a truce. Oh dear. There's actually some sort of epidemic going around. First the baby, who, by the way, is still not healthy, and now her mother. Yikes. Yes, call the physician for sure. Alright. Well, I know someone else had a claim on Ozaraj, and I can't declare war on him, because I recently had a truce with him. But I can declare war on the Western Isles, which is a good thing, because then I can maybe finally unify Scotland. De jure claim on Iona. Alright, let's bring out the armies. Now, my ally actually kind of made this battle worse because he attacked from across a strait. Would have been even easier if I had attacked first and he didn't even help. So in trying to help, he made things worse. Oh well. So, the Chief of Cat is having a possible vassal inheritance issue. His heir is in Inzikat. His heir is independent. So if this guy dies, his heir will gain my land. So what if I kill the heir first? Okay, yeah. I think she should rest. Okay. Yeah, let me kill the heir. There's absolutely no one who will help me. Okay, looks like I can't kill the heir. Maybe I can... Maybe I can request his excommunication because he's Catholic and the Pope might dislike him. Okay, I guess the Pope won't excommunicate him. Although that's another thing I can maybe do on one of these other counties here, is excommunicate one of them. Yeah. I mean, if the Pope likes you enough, he'll consider your request. So maybe Ulster I can excommunicate, and then I could actually attack. Nope. The Pope doesn't actually like him, but he still likes him enough. Okay, can I excommunicate this guy? No. Okay. Oh well. He hasn't had any progress on finding... Okay, weak claims can be passed. A weak claim can be passed on Osraj. So let me do that. Oh, and look, I already won this war. Isn't that wonderful? Of course I will try to comfort her. Alright. Bring in the allies, bring out the armies. Here we go. Okay, maybe the Pope can excommunicate this guy? No, I guess not. Maybe I can spy on him? And uncover something unpleasant about him? And then maybe the Pope will excommunicate him? I know it's a dirty trick, but it's worth it. He actually doesn't mind being under me, even though I just conquered him. That's good. Elwald Ethelric's son is saying he would be a better chancellor. Well, he ain't lying. He's like... See, his diplomacy is 21, and the other guy's is 11. Yeah, you're the chancellor. Totally. Okay, I have another daughter. Also, why is my king's name Tarla? That kind of sounds like a girl's name. Maybe in Celtic it wouldn't sound like that, but I guess it does. Yeah, it's alright. Tarla is a perfectly good name for anyone. So again, I'll try to fabricate claims on Juan. In fact, can I revoke Juana right now? So, I'm never going to get anywhere with plotting to kill this guy. Maybe I can plot to revoke... Nope, I can't revoke West Connacht. But maybe I can revoke Laix. Yeah, actually no, I'll try to revoke West Connacht. Yeah, because that count isn't the one who I'm pressing the claim of. And he doesn't have any more claims. So West Connacht, I can ask this guy to help me with the plot. Alright, good. Okay, this war is almost over. Not having much luck spying on him. Oh well. No, it's pointless. Let's spy on this guy. I mean, how hard can it be to spy on someone who's in jail? Well, probably pretty hard since he's not in my jail. He's on someone else's jail. Oh good, I have another cousin, and if one of my two daughters doesn't survive, then the cousin will inherit. which would be a very good thing. So why don't I arrange this cousin's betrothal as well? Even though he is literally still a baby, I'll arrange him to some Anglo-Saxon girl. Alright, so I was plotting to revoke. So I won't actually revoke it until soon. I'll do it soon. After this war is over. The war is over indeed. Actually, why can't I revoke Luanan? Because I didn't actually make the Duchy of Albany. And I didn't make it because I can't afford to make it. And Innis Manor is a county that I technically should own, but I don't own it. Good. She's pregnant again. Now, I was about to put away my main army and make, well, I can't make more retinues at the moment, but maybe I can revoke this place. Let's revoke it. Then war it is. Alright, so he's the only one in the rebellion. So, this should be a pretty easy war, I hope. Maybe? Yeah, I don't need to use anything but my retinues. Which is another point. I should try to build something in the tribe, like, the heck is a Hall of War? Something that only Picts get. Okay. So I'm supposed to give her a nickname. Sure, I'll give her a good nickname. She's been a wonderful wife. So only Picts get a Hall of War. That just sounds so cool. I've got to get one. I'm making a Hall of War. And in Sursen, I will make another Hall of War. What do you do in a Hall of War? Is it just, like, a place to train for war or something like that? Sure, I'll buy her something. Queen Theodorata. She's beautiful and has a beautiful name. And I have absolutely no commanders for my army. I need to appoint more. The old commanders must have died. I can appoint 6 commanders. And that's another thing you can do. If there's no good commanders in your court, which there aren't right now, you can just invite random people. So, search all people that will join my court, and they don't have to be of my culture group. They don't even have to be Christian. So, this is Kopta. Oh, I have a new heir. Wait. Oh, I have a son. You know, since I'm still under that weird gavel control, I should probably get a divorce so I don't have any more children. Yeah, let's get... Wait, am I not allowed to get a divorce? Are you kidding me? And I can't plot to kill her because I'm already plotting something else. I just don't want to have my kingdom end up splitting up because one heir wants to get half of it and the other heir gets another half. That would really be a bad thing. Alright, Kate. Okay, so it looks like that concerning inheritance that might have happened actually did happen. And so, yeah, this guy inherited my county. unfortunately. But that's an interesting thing, so, is that before those Norse guys came, Iceland and the Faroe Islands, they were all Irish. There were Irish people living there. That's why a lot of Icelanders have red hair. Okay, no, I don't want the Pope or not weird, just a regular baptism. Not saying anyone's weird, but I don't need more clergy doing anything. Yeah. Okay, I think this war should be over now. And I know it's a horrible idea to try to plot to kill my wife, but it may be inevitable. So, will anyone accept? Yeah, for some reason this bishop apparently is amoral. That's really not a good trait to have in a bishop. Wait, why is he amoral? Oh, because he's envious. Oh dear. Such strange things can happen, like envious, amoral bishops. Alright. Pictland is unified once more. And West Connacht is mine. So the reason I can't revoke Ornan, even though I even granted the title, is because it's not in my capital duchy. Looking here, the Duchy of Albany is the one that contains my capital, but I haven't technically created that duchy. I don't own any duchies, just 3 counties. Now, I'd love to create the duchy, go to war for, why don't I just do one more easy war and then we'll be done with the video for today. I have a de jure claim on this region, so I'm just gonna call my allies into war and we will do this. And I should pick a new ambition. I have an ambition to become prestigious. Wow, they're already fighting without me. Such wonderful allies I have. Okay. Captain Rahid of the Hausa Company. The Hausas are from West Africa. I don't know what these West Africans down here would have to do with the artifact, but sure. You can take as many spies as you want. This artifact has got to be something good. So yeah, the cultures around here, the Soninke, Mande, and Songhai, created some pretty big empires, even without the European colonialism. That was even before Islam came around. See, they are still African pagan. Also known as the fetishist religion, which is totally unrelated to the way that term is used today. Fetishism was originally a term for the African religion, and it has now totally lost its meaning. And this war is almost won, and I should assign a commander. And I'll add more commanders, because I invited a few people, and it looks like the people I invited already died. Just naturally died. Let's see, is there anyone else I can invite? Search all. Well, at least he's got 11. It's better than the people I have now. This guy is not much of a commander. No, I don't need them to be my culture group. They can be any culture they want. Look, 17 military skill. See, it really works to invite random people. Now, just look why he wants to join my court, because he likes me, even though he has no reason to move. Leopold is a German guy who likes me enough to join, even though I'm just gonna assign him to be a commander and probably end up getting him killed in battle. Sorry, Leopold, but you chose to join. Alrighty, I think we're good for today. I gained a bit more territory, prevented some awkward issues, and I will see you next time.